Hi, I'm Ashok. This video is about connecting. People ask me, how did I know? How did I find out? How did I notice there's a harmonic universe, God, call it what you may out there? So here's what happened to me. In my 20s, I was a vagabond, adventurer, a hobo, call it what you may. I had everything I owned on my back. It was in a duffel bag. I had no credit card. I had very little money. I went around, I worked. I found jobs where I could. Had tried to have fun. Had no idea what was going on. Partied a lot. Chased girls. Did those things probably your mother told you not to. Probably pretty much a sinner. Anyway, I loved my fellow man despite all that. And I was good for that. And believed two wrongs didn't make a right. And turned my cheek a lot. And got beaten up for it. And virtually all the people I love, friends and family, ended up taking shots at me, which I didn't understand because I didn't do that to other people. Anyway, eventually the girl I loved, who I was all in on, broke my heart, and I was left shattered. Cried for about half a year. Had no concept of God or anything at that time, really at all. But I was walking to work one morning. It was 7 in the morning. I was in Jasper, Alberta. The sun was coming up. It was late April, end of April. And I thought, what would happen if this gal walked around the corner and I was face to face with her? And I thought, and I said, well, forgave all of everyone else who ever hurt me. Why wouldn't I forgive the gal, the person I love the most in the world? And in that moment, I felt like Atlas shedding the weight of the world off my shoulders, and I started rising up off the planet. And I was really surprised by this. My feet were still attached, but my soul was rising up, my spirit. And it felt really good. I'd been carrying a lot of stress, and all of a sudden it was gone, and I had a big smile on my face. I'm like, wow, what is bringing this on? And then I realized, well, it's because I forgave this gal. And so then I wanted more of this, so I forgave my parents in case I was secretly mad at them, and I went higher, and I forgave all my buddies who had worked me over, and I went higher, and then I forgave all the Asians. I had no gripe, but there's so many of them, I thought it would be a good move, and I still went higher. I'm floating way up there in the sky, ebullient. And then I forgave everyone who'd ever done anything bad to me in the past or who would ever do anything bad to me in the future. And I felt pretty good about this, and I was illuminated and soaring around up there. And then I realized there was only one person I hadn't forgiven yet, and that was, of course, myself. So I forgave myself and reeled it back down and considered that. And didn't think it was a miracle or anything. It just happened and surprised me. But the next day I left town on a freight train. I really was a hobo, but I was good at it. And all the miracles started. Well, I wouldn't say so much miracles as statistical anomalies kept pursuing me everywhere I went till eventually I had enough, and I said, okay, you got me, and I made my peace. This is unusual because I wasn't looking for anything, but the right call, I figured it out that because I forgave, then the universe forgave me. And it's like what goes around comes around, and I really forgave. And it's been great for me ever since. The miracles haven't stopped. I keep on learning things. It's been a learning process. But the process is similar for everyone. And I'm looking forward to showing you what I've learned. God bless. Bye-bye.